Destiny keeps freaking me out. Destiny keeps freaking me out. Because she's the giant titan. Did you see?
It's amazing. She does, yeah.
Really, it's really phenomenal work.
It's great. We worship her.
Oh, Sarah, you're a cloud.
We got Sephiroth and Titan. I love it. Did you test your audio, Usko and I?
Oh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can
Yes.
hear you,
Okay, great.
Yes. Perfect.
Wow.
Just gonna BRB. I'm gonna make some tea.
BRB, I'll make some tea.
Sarah. Is that what happens when Sarah presses F9?
Can you hear me?
We can, yes.
Oh.
We only just started to hear you. in case you're concerned. What do you... We're all
Let's
these
get
things.
them out, sorry.
I just get...
Oh my god.
It doesn't do the sound.
What the ew?
Destiny, can you hit the dance button? I just
Yeah.
want to see.
Yeah, I want to see this. Destiny,
think-
please dance for us.
I think it would
Let me
smash
just-
a hole in the ground.
Let me just get some
Where's
height in
Destiny?
here.
Oh my god, what? How, and how can I look at Destiny's head?
Just press F to fly, so you can see the full.
F to fly. Oh,
The full experience.
oh god.
Yes. Destiny,
Destiny.
please press F9.
Please and thank you.
Yes.
Hello?
This is excellent.
Terrifying.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Wow.
Look at this. Can you do the spin and smash to the ground? F9, I think.
No, F9 is.
Or F12, is it? Oh god.
Wait, I'm going through all the. There we
Yeah.
Get lost. Wow.
Aw, claps.
go. Oh yeah, F10 also great.
Oh my god.
This is insane.
Terrifying.
F9. It's our favorite function so far. It's also dance like 7 or something.
Wow.
No, you might have to press speak. But check your input. Oh my god, not a flying titan.
Would make the walls useless.
How do I just like oh how do I just fly up higher? Does anyone know this?
Yeah, you can do page up.
Page up, that's what it is. Okay.
Find the voice very low.
There we go.
And I didn't hear your voice through my microphone.
Oh, that's because I'm up in the air.
Yeah, you have to be near us.
Your voice sounds great.
Here.
Where's
Hello?
Davis?
That's me right here.
Hey!
How's it
Turbo
going?
Hipster?
That's me.
Nice! It's going great. How are you?
Good. Is this coming out?
Yeah!
Hey, right on. Where, are you in Montreal right now?
Yes, I am. Told I'm too loud.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is too quiet for me. What?
Yeah. I'm coming there next week.
Oh,
Beautiful landing, Vanya.
embarrassing. I want to take a machinimograph of this. Try to get behind.
Can't hear you.
Oh,
Oh, I'm bumping into everyone.
Hello, hello. Test.
yep, sounds good.
Testing for Nancy. Nancy. What do you think?
Your thing sometimes goes red, but it's good. Hello, whoever that is. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, sorry. Are y'all hearing any opera singing behind me?
Can you hear me?
There's a little opera.
Yeah, you sound good
It's
now.
not-
Do you hear me, Scavonati?
Okay,
Oh
sorry.
yes, I can hear everyone
they're,
better. Yeah.
Oh, and you sound
They're doing
good.
rehearsals in that other area. I'm gonna see if I can like.
Oh, God. Okay. It's gonna happen.
Meg, you're so small.
And why is that?
Oh, we look in love. I got it. Thank you.
Who is giggling?
Aw. I'll buy you. Send me a link. I'll buy it for you.
Please, I want to stand up set right now.
Oh my god.
I'm dancing to Maxi.
Sarah.
Okay, staff members who are presenting, this is your last chance to take a little, get some water and stuff if you need. We're gonna start in about 10 minutes.
Are you Abby Macbeth?
Yeah, Destiny. Why is Destiny tiny for me? Like, interesting. Damn. Is that? Cool. Oh yeah, yeah. That's so weird. I have no idea. No, no, it's like.
Excuse me.
Damn.
Hello? It's so strange. Noise just changed. Very different. I sent you your hat.
Thank you very much. I get presents. Yay. Hat and mask.
This stream is gonna start at 2:30, right?
Yes.
Okay, I have some people that wanna watch online. It's
Yay.
on Facebook.
In theory, it'll be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, but the Facebook is the main event. I can share the link shortly. In
Alright.
general. I just want to put my hat on, because God forbid I be found without a hat.
Oh, Pokemon without a hat.
I know. There we go. Ah, funky now.
Vanya, can you,
Mm.
I sent you a message on Slack.
Okay.
Get lost.
Thank you.
There! Look at me. I'm all cool now.
Hey.
Yes, you are. Scary.
Guys,
Thank you. Oh, my mask.
Uh-oh, I wrote a note to myself about mentioning costumes, but I don't remember what I wanted to say about that.
Okay, I'm going to share the Facebook link if anyone wants to share it on their stuff.
Okay.
Well, I can't move very well with my... This.
I'll share it in general.
Does anyone, Nancy, Vanya? Hang on, I'm...
Yay, the dog. Hands in the dog.
Hello, Van, are you there and can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear
Um,
me?
Yes. I just wanted to tell you that with the little switcheroo we did yesterday by putting Nancy before you, I'm gonna introduce Nancy, and then when she's done, I'll introduce you.
Okay, sounds good. Yep.
Okay.
I see live stream is up. Thank you guys. Very cool. please come gather so you can hear us speak.
Hey.
Hey, welcome. Looks like a cute little crowd here.
Hey.
So I hand the baton on to you, Scavanati.
Yawa, Goa, Nancy, Sego Sego Guego. I hope you're all doing well. Can I get a little shout so I can know that you hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Perfect. Yawa, Goa. All right. Happy Halloween. For those of you who I don't know, my name is Skawanati, and you are seeing me as my avatar, XOX. I'm the co-director of Aboriginal Territories in Cyberspace, and I am also a visual artist who uses virtual worlds like this to make images and movies. If you're here, you probably already know that this place is called Abtech Island. It's our virtual headquarters, the virtual headquarters of Aboriginal Territories in Cyberspace, or Abtech. And Abtech is a research lab that is physically based in Jogjaga, otherwise known as Montreal, at Concordia University. Today we've changed the lighting in this space so that we can have a more spooky atmosphere. If you come back again, or if you've been here before, it's usually a bluer sky, a little bit more bright lighting. Abtech exists to encourage Indigenous people to build and develop digital spaces, including stories, games, and worlds. In 2007, we started using this space, it's Second Life, because you all know that. We used Abtech Island for gatherings, so different kinds of meetings. We used it as a virtual classroom, and we used it as a set, a movie shoot location for my movies. And we're very happy with it. And then a few years later, I actually didn't write down the year, but something like maybe 2014 or 2018, something like that, is when we made it public. And this beautiful space here, this plaza was built, and we started to have monthly or regular, I think it was even weekly moments, weekly times that people could come and visit us, and we would be in world to talk with them, give them tours, and maybe show them how to customize their avatar a little bit. More recently, in 2020, we opened a Abtech Gallery, which I'm very proud of. It's across the way behind most of you. Currently, we have an exhibition being presented called We See Far, Afro and Indigenous Futurists. And perhaps later you can go and take a look in there. But right now, we are here to launch a brand new space here on Abtech Island. It is called the Skins Arcade, and we're going to tell you a little more about it in a moment. But right now, I'm going to introduce you to Abtech's Associate Director, Nancy Townsend, who's going to give you some tips on how to operate your avatar and a few other settings so that you can have a great time while visiting us. Over to you, waving pirate Nancy.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Great to see such a crowd here. I'm going to have a little short and sweet tutorial on how to navigate Second Life so that you can enjoy this virtual opening and other ones in the future. First, I'm just going to say how you can set up your preferences in order to be more comfortable, because everyone's computer is different. Everyone actually is going to see this world differently depending on the specs of their computer. So I want to tell you how to set this up, and also if someone's computer is really struggling, I encourage you to check out our live stream. If you look up Abtech on Facebook, you'll be able to just see what we're doing from a computer that has the highest graphics. So you can see Abtech Island as it is meant to be seen from a very strong 3D rendering computer. We also have a little beginner's guide on how to navigate Second Life on gallery.abtech.org on the visit page if you just need a refresher on how to get there, or you want to encourage someone to join us. So just a little thing about preferences. First of all, as Skawanati mentioned, we have special Halloween spooky lighting. But if any reason that is deterring your enjoyment of the world, up in your menu, you have a world menu at the top of your screen. And right there, you'll have the option for your environment at the bottom. And you're able to change your light to midday if you're struggling to see. But if you ever want to see what environment we selected, especially in this Halloween day, you can go to World Menu, Environment, Use Shared Environment. And that'll make it so that it's the environment we intended. But if you're just struggling to see, some people can't handle the dim light, we understand. I encourage you to change it to midday or sunset so you can see a bit better. The other thing I want to warn everybody of is that you don't have to try to have the most perfect, beautiful graphics in order to enjoy this arcade experience. You can always adjust them because I don't know if some of you are gamers, but having a slow, terrible frame rate can kind of ruin an experience. So I want to tell you how to make your computer maybe struggle a bit less so that you can enjoy this. At the top left-hand corner of your screen, you have a menu called Me, and right there you have an option called Preferences. You can also go there by doing Control P on your keyboard or Command P if you're using a Mac. If you open that up, there is a Graphics tab. So just to reiterate, we're in the Preferences menu. You can get there via Control P on a PC or Command P on a Mac. You can also go in your Me menu and then go into Preferences. So under the Graphics tab, right away there's this little slider where you can adjust your quality and speed from ultra or drag it down to low so that it's faster. I encourage you to test. It might take a minute to acknowledge the change. If your computer's struggling, turn it down to low. You'll still see a lot of things. It'll just make it a bit easier. You might not have some shadows or dynamic lighting or reflections. You can still greatly enjoy it if you turn it down. Another thing is sound and media. So before everybody comes in, just to note, we're going to reiterate this later. You're able to play videos on the arcade machines because we couldn't make all the 3D games fully playable in Second Life. I'll talk more about that later. But if many people are playing the audio at the same time, it might struggle with overlapping. So I encourage everybody at the top right-hand corner of your screen, there's a little megaphone symbol. And if you hover over it, you can actually control the volume of many different items, including ambient. So if there's like that fire crackling, if it's really bothering you, you can turn your ambient sound down. There's sounds, meaning little dings and special effects. You can turn that volume down. All you really need to enjoy this opening is to have your voice, the voice volume, which is at the bottom, up to the max. If you do want to watch the videos, you can turn your media, but if there's too many playing, you can turn your media volume down. So just to reiterate, top right-hand corner of your screen, there's a little megaphone symbol, and if you hover over it, you can turn down the volume of everything except voice. So that is our little introduction to how to enjoy this virtual gallery. Media does not autoplay. I'll talk more about it when we come in. But for now, I'll introduce you to Van Racine, who is the coordinator of the Skins Workshops on Indigenous Storytelling and Digital Media. Here in costume today as Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, which is almost, I believe they chose that costume just to break me as I'm a Final Fantasy VII fan. Other than that reasoning, thank you, Van. Please take it away.
Hi, everyone. So, as I mentioned, my name is Van. I'm the Skins coordinator. I'm French and Anishinaabe, so my community is Beaver House First Nation, but I was born in Southern Ontario and grew up primarily in Quebec. So as the Skins coordinator, I organize and schedule the Skins workshops, leading a team of 4 other Skins instructors. Together, we engage in different communities, we engage with different communities through video game and experimental media workshops, both as instructors and occasionally mentors. So a brief history. So the Skins workshops began in 2008 with the creation of AbTech, where we collaborated with Ganawage Survival School in our local community just outside of Montreal, Ganawage, Quebec. So in this first workshop, we worked with students over the course of the school year to design and develop a game based on the Gatniakahaga legend, The Flying Head. This is actually one of the games on display in the arcade today, so we encourage you all to check it out. But yes, since that workshop, we had 5 other large video game workshops and developed curriculum to meet different community needs. So from pencil to paper, to 3D modeling, We engage with indigenous futurisms as a way to not only imagine ourselves in the future, but also to create these futures. So now we currently offer 4 types of workshops, all with different subcategories that target various elements of game design and development. So we have our 7th gen workshops, which focus on imagining characters and also items 7 generations in the future. We have video game workshops, which branch into different areas, such as pixel art, coding, world design, as well as 3D modeling. We also have our machinima workshops, where we teach participants how to shoot a film in cyberspace, such as here in Second Life. Finally, our recent addition are the AI workshops, which are still in development. So in this launch, you can explore some of the games developed throughout these workshops. Many of the participants involved were new to game development, and it's incredible to see the storytelling and art that comes out of these workshops. A huge part of it is what we learned from them, so the courage and confidence that these participants leave with is very much reflected in these games. So once again, thank you so much for attending the launch of this arcade, and we hope you have a great time.
Yay!
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 Yay! Thank you, Van. So lastly, before we go in, again, my role is to always make sure you're really comfortable when you come in here. It is a tight space, and there's many of us, so I think we should all practice walking. I know it sounds silly, but it takes a while to get a hand of the controls of Second Life, especially the camera, as there's tiny arcade boxes in there. You'll want to be really good at knowing how to focus your camera on things while you're in there. So some basics. Second Life is like a typical video game. You can walk back and forth and side to side and move your camera side to side using either the arrow keys or the typical AWSD keys. But one thing that's pretty unique to Second Life is that you can't just walk around. You can also fly. You can do that by pressing the F button.
Ouch.
You can go higher up by holding the E. You can press F again to stop, or C to fly down. So that's F to fly, E to go up, C to go down. They're all in the same area, these keys. So chances are, click one of them, it'll work. If you have a larger keyboard, you can also press and hold page up and then page down to land again. If you're very high and you stop flying, you might hit the ground, but you're very lucky here on Aptec Island, you can't get hurt. Some places in Second Life you can, some places you can't. So everybody take a moment to get a handle on that. Now, the other thing I want to teach people about is that there's many things you can interact with on this island and in the arcade. For example, there's a lot of things you can sit on. And how you do that, you can right-click on any item with your mouse, and an option should show up, sit here. I see some people disappearing. You can't do this on everything, but if it's sittable, or if it's meant to be a chair, or if it's a pumpkin, like Vanya is doing beside me, you can sit on many things. Sometimes it might ask to animate your character because there's an animation, a sit animation on the object. So you can always do that. And if you want to get out of it, there's a little hard to see sometimes a button called stand, which shows up at the bottom of your screen right above all your little buttons there. So you can right click sit on something and then hit the stand button at the bottom of your screen to get off of it. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay, last two things. Controlling your camera so that you can really read the things that are going to be in this gallery. So if you're lucky enough to have a mouse with a wheel on it, you can zoom in and out using your mouse wheel. And if you might notice, if you zoom really far in, you end up in this kind of first-person view instead of third-person view. First-person view is pretty handy if you want to get close to something. If you want to get out of it, you can either hit escape or scroll back. Escape is the literal translation of the word here in Second Life. If you get stuck in a corner or your camera's somewhere weird, always remember, you can escape. You can always escape. It'll take you back to the default third-person perspective. However, if you want, this doesn't really help you if you really want to focus on something. And for that, it's a little bit more complicated. One thing you can do is at the bottom of your screen, you have this camera control interface you can open, little eye at the bottom. You click on it, you can really manipulate your camera, go up and down, around. You can go side view, zoom in and out using those controls, but they're a little janky and it's kind of hard to get refined detail. My favorite way to look at something close, and I might need Scounty to translate in Mac speak, is to press the control and the alt button, hold them down, click and hold the item you want to focus on, and then move your mouse around it.
So for Max, it's Option. You would, if when you press Option, your cursor should turn into a kind of square magnifying glass, and then you'll click on a person or thing. I'll click on a pumpkin, and I click on it. I can see that the whole image moves to be so that that's the center of my image, and then I can either scroll to get closer or further back, or I can hold down my mouse and make my camera rotate around the pumpkin.
Yep. So to reiterate, if you're on a PC, you hold Control and Alt, your mouse should turn into this little square magnifying glass. You click on what you want to focus on, and it'll focus on that item, and you can rotate around it or also zoom closer to it. So that's a good way to focus on something. I use Control Alt Hold to basically whenever I'm building something and I need to get detail.
Okay.
So that's the basics of getting around.
Any questions?
Yes, any questions?
Okay, I'm going to take that as a no.
Me too. So we're about to head inside. Here's the exciting part. I just want to warn. Oh, there. I want to advise everybody that this is an arcade. We wanted it to seem like an arcade. We're very proud of the design in here. It has information on each of the 6 skins games we created in the longer workshops. However, only one of the games is playable in this world. That's because of the 6 games, 5 were made in 3D, and you can't render 3D within 3D. It was just not working. We're going to try to figure out in the future. But if you click on the poster, you will be given a note card, and that note card will contain the link to download and play the game if you so choose. So, how we've made these arcades pretty interesting is that we put videos of the playthroughs on each of the arcade boxes. So if you want to see what one game looks like, it says to watch me. There's instructions. There's a little media file. You can play the video of a playthrough of the game on each of the arcade boxes. And you also have the option to go and actually download it.
Yeah, we'll tell you this again when we're inside. Okay? Anything else, Nancy, before we all try and get inside, get through this door?
No, I think it'll be fun for everybody to get inside and check it out. There's also a few little interactables. There's some cookies and drinks. I can demo how to use those, but let's just look at the games first, and then we'll look at the fun stuff.
Okay, great. And I did see a question. I think it's being answered. Someone asked how to use the microphone. You need to have a microphone with your computer or a headset to use the microphone. And if you do, then you click the speak button that's in the little menu bar along the bottom of the window. That was you, I think, half native creative. But
Yep.
Vanny, yeah. Oh, hi. It's working. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try not to rush the door, but I'll lead the way. The door should open as you get close to it on its own. Maybe I'll stand right in the corner.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to our humble little arcade.
Yeah, take a little walk around if you like, and then we're gonna meet back here in like 3 minutes and I'll give a tour of each of the games.
Amazing. I love that you have a little DDR situation.
Thank you.
I actually lost 35 pounds playing DDR back
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, I need a DDR machine.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's wild.
then. I just wanted to lose weight the nerd way.
Oh, it's so cool. Did you pay for every game?
I
Did
did,
you-
and then eventually they were like, "We're just gonna give this to you for free because you spent so much money here." Like,
Oh
they-
my God,
They just
that's
turned
cool.
it on. Yeah, it was great.
I like that I can eat a cookie and
I made them
dance.
so much money.
I love it. Oh my God, it's wonderful.
Toonies for days.
Get lost. Get lost.
Ah, this is amazing.
Get lost. Hey. Looking good.
All right, so I think that was probably 2 minutes. I'm gonna. I feel like everyone can hear me, and people can manipulate their cameras if they want to be able to see me, or they can walk over to me. But I'm gonna go ahead and start describing each of these so that you have more time for fooling around later. Van did mention Skins, our first game by the collective that later became known as Skins 1.0 at Ganawagi Survival School. The game is called Odzi, Rise of the Ganyange Haga Legends. And as I said, we started at a high school. We spent almost a full school year with these young people, going to the classroom about once a month. Is that true? Or more like once a week? Yeah, about once a week we went, and we also did intensive weekends every little while. Like that was about once a month. This was a while ago. That's why I'm misremembering some of this stuff. But with the guidance of their art teacher, Oizogo Lahash, these participants incorporated several Ganawage legends into a new narrative. They brought in the Hoof Lady, who has now become very well known from the show Reservation Dogs. They had the Monkey Dog and the Flying Head, plus a few new characters that they dreamed up called the Tree People. They also imagined a hero who would meet these bosses along the way, and then they created a giant map, first on paper, with Play-Doh models on it, and visualized the action in the game using that. And then finally, our team of Concordia students, brilliant young people, taught them how to build it all using Blender and Unreal and all kinds of different software. And the final product is a vertical slice of the full game, which means that you can just play a little bit of each level. That's all that was created. And here, oh yes, I also want to mention that in this playthrough that you're going to listen to, you'll hear a beloved community radio announcer named Lance DeLille, who narrates the movie. He was very excited, narrates the game, I'm sorry. He was really a wonderful, he was excited to do it, and he did a wonderful job. And we also incorporated some of our traditional singers into the sound design of the game. So also, if you do want to actually play the game, it is downloadable, and we have a URL at each station, and we also, you can, that's nice, someone, anyway, sorry, getting sidetracked. You can click each poster. Second Life will offer you a note card. It's got this really cute note card system in here, and you would take the note card, I think, or accept, or press the right button. That sounds like the positive thing to do. And then you would have the URL in the note card. You'll have the same description that's written on the wall, plus a URL that you can then copy and paste into a browser so that you can download the game. All right, any questions? Thank you for the nice compliment, Half Native Creative. Oops. I'm going to move to the second game now, if I can get myself out of this corner. Escape, escape. All right. And if there are questions, maybe if I miss them, perhaps Van or Nancy can let me know if I've missed it. And also feel free, my team, to answer any questions that you see that I might miss. Skins 2, or the Skins 2 Collective, took place here, where on the campus that we're at right now at Concordia University, and it's called The Adventures of Skayunari, The Legend of the Stone Giant. And this video game workshop we did in 14 consecutive days, which was a little crazy. It was very intense. It was still with Ganawagi youth who traveled back and forth every day to attend, from Ganawagi to here to attend the workshop. They were asked to bring stories from their community and selected a very old one about a young boy called Skayunari, but some of the old legends have it written out as Scunny Wundy, so that's a funny little anglicization of his name. this young man decides to face the legendary stone giant, or another very well-known legend in our community. And like the previous group, they began their game design with a paper map, and then built it from there. And one nice little tidbit that I like to tell people about this game is, in the ancient story, the stone giant's spit, his saliva, was magical. And so this game, the participants, I'm sorry, decided that you would have to dip your hatchet into the stone giant's spit in order to overcome him. I love that. And so once again, you can watch a playthrough by hovering your mouse over the video game console here in the world, and you'll see a little bar that tells you that you can press play or refresh, and it'll let you play the playthrough. I'm going to skip over the DDR machine because we're saving it for last, or second to last. And Skyunity, The Rise of the Ganyangehaga Legends, is the third game by the Skins 3.0 collective. And in this game, it again took place at Concordia. Some members of the first two groups came together again and decided to merge the two games. They wanted a little more than a vertical slice of the first game, and they wanted to polish some of what they had created in the second game. It makes some better animations, makes some better locations. And that's what happened with this one. So you get to see a great, longhouse and more stuff in the village. You get to chat with NPC elders, and you also, one of the way they merge it too is in the second story, Skyunity is a young boy. In the first story, you play as a grown warrior, so they decided that would be Skyunity grown up. And he faces all the different characters throughout the two games. So also you can download this one. Skins 4.0 is a little different. I feel because in our storytelling event, which we started each of these games, each of these workshops with a storytelling event for the whole community, this one, instead of asking just to talk about legends, we asked two contemporary members, two living people. How can I say? We asked two people to talk about their lives. We asked an iron worker and an activist to both tell us some of the things that they have seen in their life. And the participants decided to do a game set in a contemporary world with a Mohawk young woman as the protagonist. She had gone off to university. She got an archaeology degree, and now she's coming back to her reserve, and someone has taken the sacred wampum beads, and she has to use her university smarts as well as traditional knowledge to figure out how to get them back. So it's a little bit of a puzzle game and pretty fun with some great characters. So take a look at oh no, this is the one we can play, right?
Yes.
Do you want to say something, Nancy? I'd love it if you did.
Yes. So unlike the other ones where it says watch and play me, if you zoom in to the screen of Skins 4.0, you can actually just follow the instructions on the screen, which I believe is click, and you'll see the opening cutscene. You can actually play this live in Second Life. If you skip the cutscene, you can see that your arrows work. You can control the character. It's going to be different for everyone, so multiple people can play it for once because it's just going to load locally on your computer. And you can actually fully play it. If you want to see it a bit better, I do recommend you click to download the note card so you can play it in your own browser, because then you'll get the full experience with the audio and the full screen. But we thought this was really neat when we got this working, that any of the browser-based games that are 2D especially can actually be played here in Second Life. So please go ahead if you feel like it. This is one of my favorite games.
I realized I was only moving my camera and not moving my avatar, so I hope I didn't confuse anyone, but now my avatar is going to walk over to the fifth workshop, the fifth game, called Hey Ow Who. And we are so excited because we are invited to Honolulu, Hawaii, to help make this game, or to work with Native Hawaiian youth. And this game, we decided to try. We had a storytelling event, but this time we were really thinking a lot about the future, and so we also talked about, in our storytelling event and in our storytelling portion of the workshop, we talked a lot about telling, talking the future and envisioning Indigenous people in the future. And so for this game, the participants decided to take a very traditional knowledge that they're very proud of and that's still being used today, which is navigation, and apply it to space. And so in the game, the protagonist is traveling through space, going to different planets, learning from the people there in search of their sister. And so it's really wonderful. I will let you see some of the beautiful imagery. Some of the favorite parts of that game for me was the 8-eyed demigod Kamapua. He's like a great big boar, like a pig, and was very fun to visualize some of their legends and bring them, into space. I'm going to move both my camera and my avatar to the next and final presentation, which is they liked us over there because they invited us back, and that was really wonderful. The Skins 6.0 collective called themselves Hey Ao Hu 2. Actually, did I make a mistake then? Oh yeah, no, I didn't. Okay. Their name of their collective and the name of their game are slightly different. They're very similar, but they're different. And this game, the sixth game, is called Thou Kanaka. And it is a first-person exploration and puzzle game. With Kanaka Maoli stories and knowledge in mind, it focuses in particular on the central concept of aloha aina, or love for the land. And so you listen to the stories of your tutu, which is grandmother in their language, and get to do fun stuff like go into a taro patch and figure out how to irrigate it. Newspaper chant, like you get to learn and sing chants from the newspaper, and you get to do the hula. So I encourage you all to enjoy what you can hear by watching and download if you like to. And we'd like to hear what you think. So we're going to take a break from all the talking, although actually Nancy, so there's a few things that you can enjoy in here, and Nancy's going to tell you about them. There's the fabulous DDR machine. There is the drinks, the refreshment area, and I think there's a disco ball.
I hid the disco ball for now, but I'm bringing it out. It's on the roof. So I hope everybody enjoyed that tour, and just a reminder of all the amazing work Skins has done over nearly 2 decades. I think the first one was in 2008. I've been part of it since the beginning, and I've been so honored to have been invited back again and again, especially as we go international. But for now, let's just celebrate. So a few things on the refreshments table, which I will walk towards. There's a few little interactables we like. If you click the cookie plate, you'll have a dialog box asking you what type of cookie you want. And when you choose a cookie, it's going to ask for permission to animate your avatar. And then it ends up in your hand, and you can just do it. We have champagne and non-alcoholic lemonade, because you got to have options. The champagne's a bit more complicated because you can choose a flute or a cocktail, and you have to write keep. It ends up in your inventory, so it's a little bit of an advanced maneuver that you have to find the champagne flute in your inventory. I can get into that further, but your inventory is a little suitcase on the left-hand side of your screen. And if you search at the top champagne, or if you look cocktail, you can right-click and add that champagne flute. Oh, I took the whole thing. It's the flute, not the bottle I wanted. Now I got the flute, and your avatar will drink it until it runs out. So now I got my little champagne flute. I like to apparently toss it into my neck, according to that. These are just fun little interactables to feel like you're part of a party. The DDR machine in the corner is showing a slideshow of skins throughout the years. And also, I mentioned you can sit on things to interact with them. There's the big pose balls there. If you right-click and sit here, you'll be able to dance DDR. And now I will bring from popular request. I bring in the infamous dance ball. But beware the infamous dance ball. If you want to stop dancing, you have to be able to find it and click it again. So if you click this dance ball, you have an option of a bunch of dances. And this is how we celebrate. You have to make sure it's okay to animate your avatar, and then you're good to go. So please enjoy. We're going to walk around. We'll be here to answer questions. If there's anything. So someone's saying, do we add or wear the champagne flute? You can add. I would add it because wearing means it might replace a part of your outfit. So that's the difference between add or wear. So have a great time, everybody. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to put some music in this. Did you want to do any
Fancy.
formal closing, Scalvinotti? Okay, so please enjoy. We're going to do a little mini workshop on machinographs in about 5 minutes. But in the meantime, explore. See if you can play, especially Skins 4.0. Are you happy, Sarah?
Yes.
Yay.
I'm with my little champagne, having some fun.
The
Can't
pa-
stop dancing.
Yeah, you have to click the ball again to stop dancing.
And the ball, maybe we should lower. Oh, that ball. Yes.
Yeah.
I fly now.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
I don't know why half the dances are in the air, but that's just what they chose.
It's phenomenal.
It was free.
Wasn't there like dancing in the air of Hocus Pocus? Am I remembering
Uh,
that
I don't know. I'm thinking of Mary Poppins, maybe?
right? Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
free up one of the DDR balls.
Okay.
Stealing your girlfriend.
I do like my avatar in her mask and pirate hat, holding champagne, twirling. I think it's.
I like her too. I'll take a picture.
Thank you. We're gonna tell everybody how to take pictures shortly. So make sure you choose your best moves.
Yeah, in about 5 minutes. It does take a moment to get it all set up. Oh, your foot did something. Oh, your foot does something really freaky there. Okay, I'm still. Oh, here. This could be nice.
Yeah, I don't
my
think
God, this would be-
these weren't motion captured. I don't think these animations.
Oh, I missed us. I almost had a great picture of you. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got a really nice picture of you.
Oh. Sarah, we gotta buy you a little tin hat.
Hmm. Are you finding her one? Oh, you can't.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
That is very cute. Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, just put it right here. Thank you. It looks like something I like.
Sorry, we're getting delivered cookies in real world. And if we didn't mention it, happy Halloween,
When
everybody.
I returned home from university with a master's degree in archaeology, my plan was to work in repatriation. That is, getting back some of the many artifacts that had been lost.
Those who are dressed
or
up, I
stolen
am very
from my
amused by
people,
you, especially
the
Destiny.
Haudenosaunee. But I thought that I'd be visiting museums and collectors, not sneaking around old mansions and
I'm gonna take a
finding
couple more
ghosts.
pictures of you now that I've.
Doda, Segu, I missed you so much.
Pinyate, Sego. I missed you too. Since you've been gone, something's been going.
Van, you were terrifying doing that dance. I can hear the music. Yeah, some of the game videos on the screens, FYI, are like double speed. Just because that's how I could fit the file on the screen. Strongly encouraged to go download them and play on your own machines.
I'm still taking your picture. So don't stop, just let you know.
Okay.
I've got like, oh yeah, this is a whole photo shoot happening here.
I need a new portrait.
Yeah.
How do you do that spin, Nancy, in the air?
I'm doing one of the dances. I don't remember which one. I think it's dance
Oh.
like 4 or something.
I think it's the 6 dream. Is it? It's 6, 7, or 8.
I finished my champagne.
Oh, this is something else.
Oh no, I have a ball now. What's that?
Not drinking the.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so
We need to
beautiful.
get and all start that dance at the same time.
Okay, wait. Let's all start it at the same time.
Okay, which number?
What number?
Okay. It's
What
dream
number?
dance. It's 6. So I'm gonna
6?
stop.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay. I'm gonna count us down.
Okay.
Everyone, get your mouse over 6.
Wait, I need to stop.
Wait.
I love the champagne glass.
Okay, I need to get another champagne glass. I can't stop dancing either.
Okay,
You have to.
I'm so back.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, I stopped.
Everyone has it hovered.
Okay, wait, over on the 6,
Okay.
and we have to animate our avatar.
Who does the
Why is it not working?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. When
Yeah.
you press 6, it'll be like animate your avatar. Is this okay? So everyone hover over yes.
Okay, I'm
Are
having
we all
over
good?
yes. Yes,
Wait, no.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I don't know.
All right.
Okay, now.
Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click.
I thought we were doing 6.
I'm trying. It didn't work. There we go.
Oh my god, disturbing.
Why did you spread it?
I think it should be times going on to teach them how to take beautiful photos of their awesomeness.
Okay, yes. I just was hoping to take a picture of Van, but
Okay.
Oh, feel free.
Then what did you press?
I pressed 6.
6.
Can you please send me the photos going on?
Hey, Milo and I are in perfect sync.
Oh shoot! I just missed a great. It's okay. I'll keep it going.
okay. It's gonna take me 3 minutes probably.
All good.
Well, I guess mine's not working. It's fine.
Oh no, I want to see you dance, Destiny. Come try.
6?
Oh my god, it started again.
Yeah, you click the dance ball, click number 6, and then there's gonna be a little pop-up that says animate your avatar.
Together, it's beautiful.
Oh!
Oh yeah, 3 of us are pretty good. Hey, there's 3 of us, all the avatar people. The Abby avatars.
I want to come and take pictures of you in a second. I'm just trying to get.
Abby Glom, Abtech Nancy, and Abtech Milo. Perfect.
The second picture is like exactly like the first one.
Devastating.
Okay. Oh, yeah, really nice picture.
Yay! Thank you. All right.
All right. So now the 3 of you, hey? And then should I do the 3 or should I teach you first?
I would teach people.
Okay. All right, everybody. So let me find myself. Okay, who's listening about this machinima workshop, machinimograph thing?
I am.
All right, but you know how. Okay. Okay, so if you want to take a machinimograph, on the left-hand side of your window, you'll see another set of buttons, a little menu. The bottom one is a camera. And when you hover over, it says snapshot, take a picture. I click on that. You'll get a nice big window. And the first thing you need to make sure of is that you are taking really, like all this stuff. Okay, at the top, it says refresh, but then it says capture colors. It should say colors. If you don't want the interface, which I do not ever, so I unclick interface. The HUDs is like your name tag. So if you want your name to show up, keep it checked. If you don't, uncheck it. I have unchecked freeze frame, and I don't even really know what it means, full screen. I have unchecked auto refresh, and I have unchecked no post processing. I don't know what they mean. Filter, I have no filter. You can try different things, but I like it without a filter. And then, does it say disk on yours? Then it says disk. I think that means it's going to save to your disk. I might have, sometimes it asks you where you're going to save it. The next thing is custom. The next thing is you can choose the size. Current window, I would choose, I like current window, and I also like 12. This is weird. 1600 by 1200 is a good standard size. Then you have constrained proportions. So if you want it always to be 1600 by 1200, that's fine. Actually, I'm sorry, everyone. If this is your first time, I would say do your current window. Then it's everything that's happening in your current window. What you see is what you get. I would not check constrained proportions, and the format is PNG lossless, because then you can have all the pixels you want in there. Before you take a picture, I would actually go on your save menu and do save as, and I would put in a name like, what I suggest highly is the date 2024-10-31- Skins Arcade launch, and then dash period could be it, or nothing. I put dash Nancy for the Nancy pictures and dash Vanny for the Vanny pictures. You could do something like that, or you could just leave it, because after that it will save the name plus 01, 02, 03 for all the pictures you take today, and actually forever until you change the name again. So if you take a picture again another day, I would change the name. Okay, any questions so far? All my students? All right, and now you just position your camera using your camera controls. What I do, because this interface takes up a lot of your screen, I actually minimize the window, and then I choose the shot that I want with my camera, either my camera controls or I have a 3D mouse. And once you have that, you click on the camera again, and it'll open your window. It will have saved everything you did, all the settings, and you simply you click refresh and then save, and you'll hear a sound like a camera, which means it's worked. I'm about to take a picture of these two. Oh my God, you're so cute.
You can also take some really cool 360 photographs if you click on that option. I always thought it was pretty neat.
I never use it, so I don't know. Oh, I lied. It didn't save my, what's happened here? Okay, it did save my things. Okay, save.
If you take some good mechanographs, we invite you to share them with us on social media. We would love to see them. Do you want to take one more stab at like our synchronized dancing, everybody?
I would love that, and I'll take a picture.
Okay. AppTech team and whoever else wants to join, click the ball and stop dancing. So you have to click it, hit stop, and then yes to animate your avatar, because it's going to stop animating.
Gonna try.
Okay, try it.
Which number are we doing?
What number do you think you should do? Let me look at what they're called.
7 was fun.
Okay, let's do 7. Okay. So everybody start. We're going to click the ball. We're going to click 7, and then I'm going to count down, and we say yes to animating avatar, okay? Okay. So I'm clicking the ball. I'm clicking number 7. And then I have animate your avatar dialogue box. 5, 4,
Too fast.
3, 2,
Not coming up.
1. Okay, wait, I'm gonna count again. You okay, Vanya?
Why isn't it working?
Okay. Yeah, waiting for Vanya. I'm still hovering above.
God. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not working.
You can't click the ball?
I've been doing it a bunch.
Okay, 7.
Yeah. Okay, it's taking a while, yeah.
Yes. No, it shouldn't happen. Shouldn't take that long to appear.
Sabrina's isn't working either, she says. Do you
Oh,
wanna
okay.
want me to go, like, what if we go to
The synchronized dancing has failed. Does anyone else want to try the countdown?
Destiny's wondering if her avatar's too big. I think you might be having the same problem as other people, Destiny. I don't know if it is. I think you're.
Let me go check on Destiny.
Yeah, and Bien Ratito, same thing. Theirs isn't working. So this is good to know. Maybe our dance ball is danced out.
I just want to see. I saw you. Watch it.
Oh my god. The amount of times I tried that.
That's amazing. Beautiful. Talk about skinless.
Skin.
Wait, we have enemies?
Skinless.
I'm trying to get pictures of the skinless.
What's that one's name too? That's Colossal Titan, isn't it? Yeah, I watched it up until the first 3 seasons, and then it got like depressing and weird, as all animes do eventually. Yeah, I love it too. I love the whole beginning, and then I'm like, oh, I wonder if all these loose ends are gonna get tied. No. How do you get into like your giant form? Okay. Try it. I'm curious. Never stop dancing.
Oh, I have a nice picture of, I think it's Ishel, Nancy, and Maxim.
Oh yay! Another good news: we have running water again.
Oh, what is this? Oh, FB.
Hey, it is the last.
Okay, I'll just. Oh, yes.
Oh my god, the Titan. this is nearing the end of our event. I hope you all had fun. You're all dancing on the ceiling or getting stomped by a titan.
Yes, and from myself, I would like to wish you all a happy Halloween and Day of the Dead and Onagiwahi. Until we meet again, please come back and visit us anytime.
Yes, this island is open 24/7. Even if we're not here, if you want a personal tour, you can always write to us. We'll try to set something up. Happy Halloween, everybody! Happy
Happy Halloween! Oh no, I just had a perfect one.